Welcome to the Addicted to DVC podcast, a deep dive into all things Disney Vacation Club. We share tips, tricks, and insider info, helping you make the most of your membership. Join us for the latest news, reviews, and interviews with DVC experts and enthusiasts. Whether you're a seasoned DVC member or considering your first contract, this podcast is for you. Now, here are your hosts, Mike Hurley and Gary Arruda.
Welcome to the Addicted to DVC podcast with Mike and Gary. This is episode 74, recorded in the DeFont Leroy Recording Studios in Sarasota, Florida, and Cranston, Rhode Island. I'm your host, Mike in Florida, joined by my cousin and co-host, Gary, up in Rhode Island. Good evening, Gary.
What's going on, Parts?
Not too much. Last week I said you were from Florida.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
You did.
This is coming out. What is
Christmas
this, the
Eve?
day before?
Well, no, because this comes out Wednesdays, right? I accept your apologies.
Let me move my camera down.
What's
so
new
you
and
can see
exciting?
my
Get all your
shirt.
shopping done, all the wrapping done?
There we go.
I
Look
like
at
it.
that.
That's the
Pards.
Hollywood Studios one, right?
That's
That's
right,
a wrap.
sir. Yeah.
I still think it's messed up that they sell merchandise when they take stuff away that people like. Isn't that kind of messed up? It's like, yeah, we're closing this because of this, but we'll sell you a $30 T-shirt about it.
Yeah.
They didn't sell any Splash Mountain merchandise when they were closing that, though, did they?
No.
Not that I remember. It is kind of weird. Like, imagine they closed, like, Carousel of Progress and they just started selling merchandise for it. Like, they have no merchandise for the thing.
You've never been able to, and then they close.
Right,
it
and then they decide to close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the craziest thing. I asked you a question, though. Are you done? Did you finish your Christmas shopping? You got everything wrapped under the tree?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, you don't have to lie. You could say no. Do you do any Christmas shopping?
Are you all done? What?
We're done, yeah. Do you do any Christmas shopping, or do you and Susie have like a handshake agreement where you just kind of like...
That's what we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a
We
lot. I
agreed
mean,
to
like...
get... I was going to say, we agreed to get stuff at Costco that we don't need, so we have that membership, and we pay an extra $50 a year, and we get 2% back. So, we have a check that we need to use for $175, and I said, let's get something for the kitchen or the house that we don't need. Instead of using that $175 the smart way
For
and just
groceries.
using it for our grocery run. I usually use that at the end of the year just to buy something that we don't need, because it's fun. It's like, before I rudely interrupted
get
you.
it. No, I said, is that just kind of what you have, just like an agreement to get something that you both can use, that you normally, Because you just get stuff when you need it. So it's not like you wait till Christmas, be like, I really need a new pair of slippers,
Correct.
and then like have Susie buy you slippers. You'll just go to the store or order them online if you need them. It's different with kids.
Yeah,
like with
the whole
I tell
Christmas,
her, I tell my wife not to get me anything because I don't really need anything, but the girls want to get stuff for me, so she has to buy like stuff from them for me, which is fine. That's nice. But I don't know.
The worst is when you agree not to buy for each other, and then I've got a stocking full, and I've got 3 presents under the tree. That's I'm like, well, why do we have this agreement?
Oh, is that what happens a lot?
Oh, yeah, it's happened in the past. It upsets me.
So
Now,
you
if
do
you wanna
not. Then you stick to the agreement.
Well, that's what we have, right?
Right? No, I'm on your side. You stick to the agreement, and then she gets you a stocking full of stuff, and then you're like,
I
well,
got
I
the
didn't get you
Lexus
anything
out
because
in
we
the
said we
front.
weren't.
In the driveway with the
With the
wrapping
bow on
paper top, the bow on top, the Lexus.
I didn't know she
$1,000
was
Lexus.
balling like that. Yeah.
You want to buy me a Saratoga contract?
You wouldn't mind that.
Happily accept that as a gift, sure.
That's true.
I need that 150 at Saratoga so freaking bad.
That's a great.
paining
That,
me.
like you said, that's a great present both ways, though.
Yeah, because like I said, a win-win. I was singing loud last night. She was getting irritated. I said, "Do you want me to go back up to Boardwalk?" And she said, "Yeah." Then when I was just messing around with my navigation, when the last place I navigated was Boardwalk, I'm like, God, I want to go back up there.
Doesn't that make you, like, you hop back into the car and it's like the first option? Disney's Boardwalk Inn and
there was no traffic, too. It was like an hour 43. I'm like, oh, shit. Said I'd be there like at 3:40. I'm like, God, I want to go back.
You just wanted to hit the button and go there, didn't you?
Yeah, I just want to sit in that lobby. I want to sit in that lobby and just hang out and drink coffee. Oh, speaking of, I don't know if I mentioned this, but when I was at Saratoga Springs, they have the Joffrey's hot chocolate machine. Because I brought my refillables because it was still good. Yeah, they still had it. Because I still, I have 14 days.
They haven't cheaped out yet.
No, they don't have the package yet. I heard that, and I'm like,
Animal
whoa,
Kingdom has
I was getting a Powerade or something. Yeah. I heard the noise. I'm like, oh, I got to notify our group.
Because when we were at Kidani over the summer, I had to get packets I had to, like, bug the people at the register for packets.
And the worst thing is like, you need 40 of them just to make it halfway decent.
Yeah, that's what you were saying last week. It's crazy. Took the machines away. Just because they can't figure out how to put the chip in the coffee and the hot chocolate machines. That's why they
haven't figured that one out.
Yeah, different technology. It's pretty wild. I mean, I don't care. I don't agree with, like, stealing the drinks from Disney. Oh, they make so much money. They can afford to get... It's not the point. I've never really been on board with that. But like you said, you had the mug still. It was still good.
Still good. Good for...
You were 100% within the rules. Yeah.
Having those Powerades when I was resort hopping. Oh, God.
You needed
They
them.
got the fruit punch, too, at Riviera. Most of the other ones have that blue that I hate.
The blue's terrible. That's the worst flavor.
The blue's the worst.
And that's the only one they have in the fountains for the most part.
That's all they have. And then when I was at Riviera, it was fruit punch. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
That's nice.
Nice.
Fruit punch is probably my third favorite, but
I go back and forth because I'll split between that. I like the original lemon lime Gatorade, but a lot of times because I buy the 3-packs on Amazon because you use the powder as well.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
So I'll buy the 3-pack, and then I'll alternate between the lemon lime and the fruit punch. What's one of your favorites?
My top 3 is orange, lemon lime, and then fruit punch.
You know the orange. I had a bad experience at the Orange Julius place in the Rhode Island Mall. Was Rhode Island Mall the one that was next to Toys R Us?
Yes.
Okay, so they were just building the Toys R Us, and I was at the mall with my mom. I was really young. I had an Orange Julius, and I probably had the flu or a cold because I threw up. So I equate the Orange Julius to throwing up, and every time I walk by that store, I feel it.
Yeah, but the orange Powerade had nothing to do with that.
Well, it's still like kind of orangey, like Tang. I've had Tang at people's houses. That's a very terrible drink.
Yeah,
remember Tang? Good. Is that still around? Was that around when you were a kid?
I think it still exists, but it wasn't
like
as popular.
It was like orange juice for the people who drink instant coffee.
It's not even orange juice. It was basically Kool-Aid because they had it in space. That was its thing. They brought Tang.
Oh, but it was just a powdered drink that was terrible, right?
Yeah, not good. I never liked Sunny Delight. Were you a fan of Sunny Delight?
I don't even think I've ever had it. That wasn't a processed drink, right? That was in a bottle, if I remember.
Yeah, but it was like Tang. It was just already made, I think, essentially.
What was that other one, too? A Woohoo? What was that chocolate drink?
Yoo-hoo?
I've never had
that one's pretty bad, too.
Yeah.
I don't trust, like, milk that's shelf stable. If you could put, like, a milk-based product just on the regular shelf next to, like, the flour and the sugar.
And it has a 40-year shelf life, like a can of soup. Yeah, there is concern.
It's like, what's going on here? I don't know. I've had them before, but that's not in a long time, not since I was a kid. But I don't know. I feel like we're on a little delay here. I think our audio's a little messed up with the delay.
Okay, because you've broken up a few times, but...
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, what's on the agenda for this week?
We are going to talk about where are we staying, first of all? We're staying on property, and we're getting our food delivered, our Christmas dinner delivered to our one-bedroom or our grand villa, beach cottage, wherever you feel like staying.
Sure.
And we are going to do appetizers to desserts all of our favorite from any restaurant or combination of 10 different restaurants, and we're going to have them all delivered to your kitchen at your DVC resort.
Okay. I definitely did not understand that prompt.
Okay, well,
I assume
that Excel spreadsheet that I sent you, where it has that little red.
Yeah, I read that.
You can't look at it on your phone, but you can at home. It has all the notes.
I saw the notes, but it made it sound like you had to pick from a restaurant at the resort you were picking.
Oh, no. So do you need more prep time?
No, I'll just stick with what I did.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right.
I read the notes. I just didn't understand them.
All right.
We speak different languages quite often.
I don't think you read the notes, but, I'm just going on.
I did, because I could tell you what it says. It says 1 or 2 bedroom at the resort of your choice, and then dinner, appetizer, entree delivered.
Yeah.
So I just assumed it was all at the same resort. That's why.
Well, you also could ask questions.
I don't do that, though.
You don't. You don't reach out and ask questions. You don't answer questions.
No.
Like, you're very different in your private life. Like, you talk on the show, but then in your private life, you don't answer questions.
I only talk when I'm paid to talk, Parts. This is my living. I talk when I'm paid to talk. If you want, you get me in the off hours. I shut down.
But you're saying that when I send that group text to you and Angry New Phil Jr. about what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm not on the clock.
He's the only one to respond. You're not on the clock, so you're not responding. All right. That's fine. That's fair.
I'm the talent here, so when you are too. You're very free with your time, but not me. I'll start sending my lawyer's information over with my contract. You want me to answer off the clock? You better pay my hourly rate.
How are our lawyers, anyways? I might be needing
not good.
One.
Not good. You need a lawyer?
I might need to bring one next time I go on property.
That's true. I was out with Angry New Phil Jr. last night, and he was talking about that.
Oh, you were out with him?
Yeah, we had our Christmas party.
Boat. Nice.
Yeah. We went to Hibachi, and then we went to the zoo to look at the Christmas lights. Just me and Phil, holding hands.
Oh, none of the kids or girls went?
No, just Phil and I. We went to the zoo together to look at lights. Yeah, all the families went.
I was gonna say.
He was laughing. He was trying to picture you losing your mind when you had your run-in with law enforcement.
Getting dragged off the bus?
Yeah, exactly.
He thought that was funny, didn't he?
He was just trying to piece it together. I was like, I don't even know the full story. You told the story, and I don't know the full story. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, well, we'll
probably talk about it on a future podcast for our Patreon members, which I'm putting together. Everybody thinks I'm joking around about that.
Who thinks you're joking about that?
It's just people in general. I think you in particular.
I don't think you're joking. I just said you haven't done anything about it yet, so let's go if you're going to do it.
I haven't had any buy-in from you. I've said we need to have a meeting about our Patreon. You're like, that's fine. And then you just gone.
So I'm supposed to schedule the meeting? We'll have it out right now. It's Christmas Eve.
Game.
We're both a couple drinks in. We'll just start yelling.
You want to do a Zoom? We'll do a Zoom call on Christmas Eve.
No, I'm not doing
downstairs in your parents' basement. How's that?
No.
Okay.
You want nothing to do with that chaos on Christmas Eve. With those kids. Anyway. All right, so why don't you start off since you actually know what's going on here.
Okay. So I'm getting 2 appetizers. I'm getting soup, and I'm getting the French onion soup at Steakhouse 71.
It's a good one.
Back and forth. What is my favorite soup? Is it the Narcoossee's lobster bisque? Is it the old corn soup that I got at Gico? I don't know if they serve that anymore. But I think my favorite overall soup is the one at Steakhouse 71. I don't know what they do, but it's perfect, isn't it?
It's really good. It's excellent. It's the best. I think it's the best French onion soup I've ever had. Not just Disney, just in general. It's
I would agree. I mean, It used to be Grand Floridian Cafe, which is a close second. It's really good, but they do something at Steakhouse 71 that they shouldn't share that secret sauce.
Yeah, it's actually kind of surprising that it's not like the tomato soup where everyone uses the same recipe. Every onion soup at property is slightly different.
Services. Yeah.
So you're starting with the soup from Steakhouse 71.
I'm going to start with the soup. I've got an appetizer, but we'll go back over to you if you're ready.
All right. I mean, I could do this. I definitely did not understand the prompt on this one. I thought we were going to talk about where we're staying. You said like a 1 or 2 bedroom at what resort?
I'm staying at the villas at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. You can pick a resort. Okay. That's not going to take any show prep.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is I have a menu for each resort I'm staying at. You have just a menu from every restaurant. So I didn't understand at all. Like I picked a restaurant I want to do takeout
assignment. Rhodey understood the assignment.
Well, they're not on the GD show right now.
Understood the assignment, but my co-host
they didn't.
Gary
I'm going to I'll read this exactly verbatim what you wrote. Having the perfect Christmas dinner takeout. Notes. We stay in a 1 or 2 bedroom. Pick an appetizer, entree, dessert, and cocktail from different restaurants and have it delivered.
Different restaurants.
Yeah, I have different ones. I have an appetizer. I have 4 restaurants, and I have an appetizer, entree, dessert, and cocktail from each restaurant, depending on where I'm staying. I thought that's what you meant. You want just 1 meal. I have 4 meals.
1 meal.
All right, well, I'll pick 1 from each place then instead. How's that? And I was going to pick the onion soup because I do have Steakhouse 71 on here, but I'm going to call an audible to not do the onion soup. Because one of the places I thought I might stay for Christmas is the Boardwalk. And I said, I haven't been to Flying Fish. You've talked so highly of it. And what is better for an appetizer on Christmas than a beautiful shrimp cocktail? It's a
nice
classic
shrimp cocktail.
In that, it's a seafood restaurant. They're going to do it good. White wine poached jumbo shrimp. Has the perfect cocktail sauce, I'm sure. I mean, I haven't been there, but, a beautiful shrimp cocktail from Flying Fish to start the Christmas dinner. Maybe even 2 orders, because, you need a little extra shrimp on Christmas, right?
Sure.
So now we're on the same page. I have an idea what's going on here. So we're good to go.
You're just like me in high school.
What, not paying attention?
No clue what the hell's going on.
Usually when we do lists, we have like top 5. So I was like, we'll do a few different restaurants. I'm ready to rock. Nope. I should have taken the easy way out. That would have been the key. But that's okay. You're up next, Pards. You have another appetizer, though. You said you picked 2 appetizers. So even you didn't listen to your own damn assignment.
What is that? What's in the background?
Oh, my talking Christmas tree just started playing.
Oh, this is a disaster.
You can hear that?
Yes.
Well, I can go turn it
Because you don't
up.
have a dynamic microphone like I do. I am nothing but a broadcast professional.
It's Christmas Eve. I have Christmas music playing in the background.
Oh, I'm hearing all these trinkets in the background. Next thing I know, the 2 weasels are going to come running downstairs.
I hope not. This could be we might be done. We might not have a show in 2026.
I don't mind it. I'm just like, but we had all our echo problems a week ago. We're still getting used to recording on Riverside. I thought maybe there was an issue. I don't mind the Christmas tree music in the background. I think it's actually soothing.
I mean, I can get up and turn it off. You're just going to have to edit it out, or I can keep going with it going on in the background.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Right. Let's go, Mr. Appetizer.
I'm getting the Rioja Braised Chorizo from Toledo. This is the best appetizer. It comes in like this pan. It's chorizo, it's onions, and it's Rioja wine, which I don't know what it is, but it is absolutely perfect. And they give you a spoon, and you take it, and you spread it over a little piece of bread. Like those the long, thin piece of bread, and you put the chorizo and the onions and the juice, and you might even let it sit there for 20 seconds. just to soften the bread just a bit. Or if you want the bread nice and crunchy, by all means, however you like that bread. But, I think the first time I took a bite, I did the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. With him and through him and in him. Oh, it's so good.
So now you're even throwing me for more of a loop. We're going outside DVC on the Addicted to DVC podcast.
Oh, yeah.
For our food. I'm all over. You're all over the place.
Yes.
We're doing 2 completely different shows here at the same time. It's incredible.
Oh, that's not true. That is not true.
That's okay. I'm back. That's all right.
I'm going to want an apology at the end of this show.
I'm not mad about it. Trust me, because I'm calling an audible right now.
That's why I want an apology.
Well, I don't really give a crap how you feel. I'm going to throw an appetizer in there, which I was not going to do. But because I have my shrimp cocktail, and now you're going away from DVC, I'm going to walk over from my nice 2-bedroom at Beach Club. I'm going to walk over to the Yachtsman Steakhouse, which is not a DVC resort, and I'm going to get the beef carpaccio for my second appetizer.
What is beef carpaccio? Is that the rear stuff?
Yeah, it's the raw.
Raw. Oh, it almost looks like Hamburg.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, the carpaccio is like the sliced. It's like a deli meat almost.
Gotcha. What's the thing I'm thinking about? Steak tartare.
Yeah, tartare. That's what I was thinking too when I picked it. But I like both. Now. But the carpaccio is kind of like almost like a charcuterie. So I'm gonna go with that as my second appetizer, since you have 2 appetizers, if that's okay.
That's fine by me.
All right. Now we have our entree. Or you want to do a cocktail first?
What are you doing for a cocktail? I didn't really think about a cocktail. I'm probably just doing, based on what my entree is, I'm probably maybe even just doing like a light sangria.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Like a nice white fruity sangria. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Because you know me, I'm not a cocktail guy.
No. So the cocktail I'm going to go with is from Steakhouse 71. And I had it there, and they brought it to me by mistake. I didn't even order it, and they brought it over, and they just brought me my correct one and then gave me that one. They're like, oh, we made this by accident. I know this isn't what you ordered, but would you like to drink it? I said, sure, why not? And it is a fig Manhattan.
Oh, no, I don't like fig.
Well, it's very Christmassy, the fig, but I do like fig, and this was good. So it's a blended scotch with fig simple syrup, orange bitters, and a Cointreau Noir, which I don't know what that is, but that's what was in it, and I had it, and it was very figgy. So if you don't like fig, you definitely would not like it, but it was strong on that fig flavor, and I quite enjoyed it, and I think that's a perfect, Christmas cocktail.
Okay.
Because, you bring us some figgy pudding, is what they say in those songs. Bring us some figgy pudding. Bring me a fig Manhattan. So there you go. In my Bay Lake Tower room. Now I'm in Bay Lake Tower all of a sudden.
Wow, you did a lot of resort hopping, huh?
All in one day, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you better believe it. All right, we're on to entrees.
Yep.
All right. Where are you going for your entree?
Topolino's. I'm getting the best.
I had a feeling. Okay.
Thing I've ever had in my life, and that's the classic soul. I don't know how to pronounce it. Meunier. It's French,
Meunier?
Obviously.
Yeah, Meunier. Yeah.
Meunier. Capers, baby spinach, baby squash, asparagus, petite potatoes.
So it's still on the menu, huh?
Still on the menu. Still on the menu.
Great.
This thing would mess me up, and I'm not exaggerating. It was the most perfect piece of fish I've ever tasted.
I mean, you can't go wrong with that. And
I just don't know how well it's going to travel.
Well, that's true.
We don't really have to consider that, though.
Well, you're probably staying at Riviera anyway. You can move over there.
No, yeah, well, I guess if we're resort hopping, because I originally started at the Grand Floridian, but sure, let's jump over.
Just jump over there so it stays fresh. Yeah, that's the thing with a lot of the signature restaurants. I don't feel like their dishes are meant to go. Like, they're not going to do great in a to-go box. You know what I mean?
I think meat's going to do fine, don't you think?
Yeah, but it's all about like the presentation and how they put everything on the plate. If it's just rattling around in one of those crappy cardboard boxes, you're going to get it, and it's all going to be... It's still going to taste good. It's just not going to look as nice as it does.
Yep, good point.
So for my entree, I am at Jico, because I'm at Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Ooh.
And I am going for, it's Christmas. I'm going to go with a nice steak. They have bone marrow crusted filet mignon or New York strip. So I'm going to go with the New York strip. It's my favorite cut.
Mm-hmm.
So the bone marrow crusted New York strip comes with 4 cheese macaroni, seasonal vegetable, and a red wine demi-glaze. It's a nice steak and mashed potatoes. I mean, the macaroni and cheese and vegetables. I know I've had. I think
cheese is so good there.
From there, it's amazing. I know. I haven't been there in a long time, but I do remember it being really good. I really like Jico quite a bit.
Are the kids close to being able to stay by themselves?
No.
Still not. Like if you were at Animal Kingdom Lodge, could you leave them in the room?
Maybe in a year or two. I feel bad going to dinner for 2 hours and making them stay in the room.
Yeah, that's a true point.
You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather it be when they're old enough where they can explore the resort, or I feel comfortable with them going to the pool by themselves or whatever.
To the pool, yep.
But that's still a long ways off.
Yeah,
it's more because of other
where
people.
They hate you.
Yeah. Not like other people. Like, I'm not worried about that be kidnapped or anything, but I just feel like, people be, oh, you're here by yourself, that kind of thing. I almost feel more comfortable doing it at a park. Like, if we wanted to eat at, say we wanted to eat at Le Cellier in Epcot and let them go together for an hour and a half and go on a couple rides together, I'd feel more comfortable than leaving them at the resort. You know what I mean?
I do.
To wander around. I don't know, just something about it. More contained, I guess. How about, speaking of, what do you have for your dessert?
Ooey gooey toffee cake.
That's not a bad play. Going into the parks, getting Liberty. That's a tough one to do takeout for.
Yeah, because you do. I'm thinking, do I get a high class signature, like a good cheesecake or something? But
no, not necessary.
I didn't think it was. It's one of the few desserts that I really like. I tolerate desserts, but this one I actually really like.
Yeah. No, it's the best dessert on property by far.
Magic Kingdom.
Mm-hmm. However, the second best dessert on property...
Let me hear it.
...is, because now I'm staying at the Polynesian.
Oh, you're going over to the Poly.
And at Ohana, they have the coconut pineapple bread pudding with the caramel sauce.
You like that one?
I like that a lot. It's... not as good, not anywhere near as good as the ooey gooey toffee cake, but it's second. It's good. I like bread pudding anyway. That bread's really good. It has the ice cream on top that melts and the caramel sauce that comes with it. That's a good one. So I'm getting that takeout. Honestly, soup to nuts. I know, like, you had a good experience your last time at Ohana. When you went, right? With
I had a great experience, yes.
Yeah. That would be a great that would be a great Christmas meal if you were staying at the Poly.
That would be a great Christmas meal. Be a great one.
Because you probably don't watch that movie, The Christmas Story. It's on all day on like TBS on Christmas, or the
with that little blonde-headed weasel. Is that the one?
Yeah,
he's got the BB gun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, at the end of the movie, the turkey gets eaten by the dogs next door, so they have to go out to like Chinese takeout because it's the only place open on Christmas, and they're eating like their Christmas meal together, eating Chinese food. So I always associate like Chinese food with Christmas, and I always get it on New Year's Eve too. We get the Chinese takeout on New Year's Eve, which I think is only like a New England thing.
That was big. I mean, I always remember watching the Three Stooges and having Chinese food at your parents' house.
Yeah. So, did you realize, I only recently found this out. I'm over 40 years old. I just recently found this out. That New England Chinese food is different than anywhere else in the country.
Like New England, like the 6 states?
Yeah, pretty much. Like Massachusetts, Rhode Island especially. Like, you can't get a poo-poo platter outside of New England.
Okay.
Like, that style of Chinese food is very specific to the Northeast and New England. Like duck sauce is only in New England. That kind of like the red, like the red duck sauce you get?
Yeah.
With the sweet and sour chicken, that's only at like New England Chinese restaurants.
That's bizarre, isn't it?
That kind of stuff. So you're not a big Chinese guy, so you probably never even realized it because you get places down there and whatever you have, but it's very different, I guess. Even like the egg rolls, the way they make them and everything.
I've eaten more Chinese food in Parrish, Florida than I have combined in my entire life between Rhode Island and Minnesota.
Oh, okay. You're not a connoisseur like I am, it being my favorite food.
No, because I always get mugu gai pan. That's my go-to dish.
That's a good one. That kind of is universal, but there's certain ones that are only in New England, which I never really knew that. I just found that out.
Where'd you get this from? Facebook post?
Yeah, there was some like YouTube short it came up.
This might need to be verified. About it.
I don't know if it's 100% correct. There's probably some places that have now moved.
Our R&D department to look into
this. But people were commenting, like, I moved away from Rhode Island 25 years ago. The first thing I do when I get back is I get Chinese takeout because I miss it so much. And, like, people were saying, oh, yeah, Massachusetts, same thing. So I was just going by the comments on it. Because I was skeptical. I watched the video, and I'm like, that can't be true. And I'm reading all these comments of people basically agreeing with it. I'm like, all right, I'll take it.
I've watched what I would consider pretty much every single YouTube genre out there. I've never watched a Chinese food video.
Oh, it's not in your wheelhouse part.
It's definitely not like coming up next.
Because I'll look up stuff about China. Like if I'm not sure what a menu item is, I'm Googling it before I order something. I actually was Googling the difference between like lo mein and chow mein. So that's probably why it came up, because I was trying to remember which one was like the snot slop that you put over the crunchy noodles. That's another thing. That's only New England.
What, those crunchy noodles?
You know, like the crunchy noodles, you put like the cabbage. That's the chow mein. That's lo mein, rather. Lo mein's very different.
Yeah, we have lo mein down here in Florida.
But it's like the noodle. It's not the...
Yeah, it's like with the brown sauce on it.
That's the brown noodles, yeah. So chow mein, I'm sorry. Then it's chow mein is different with the crunchy noodles, and you put like the soggy stuff on top of it. Yeah. Anyway, I don't think egg foo young is
that's a pretty good dish with the brown gravy. You're right.
I think that's a New England one. I don't think most places have that. You'll have to check your takeout menu at your local place and see if they have egg foo young and poo-poo platters. We could find out. I mean, that's obviously...
There was a little place on, the corner of Post Road and Warwick Avenue. It's like a little Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
If you're going past your sister's, the pit will be on your right.
Mm-hmm.
And then you come up to that set of lights where it's Warwick Avenue is a crossroad.
Yeah.
I think it's like New Canton might be the name.
Oh, that's further, like past where my sister?
Yeah, so it's a little past your sister.
Okay, I don't go past there very often, but okay.
So they used to serve minors.
Oh, that's not good.
So we'd go there. I think we'd even be like riding like our 10 speeds, and because we didn't want to drink and drive, so we didn't drink much, but we it was notorious to. And you'd go in there, and I'd get a Bud Light. I heard a rumor. Can I get the? Can I get a Bud Light? Oh, one Bud Light, yes. And I'm like, ooh, they are serving mine. It's beautiful. Get like Ed Foo Young and 3 or 4 Bud Lights.
Yeah, you
and then ride my 10-speed back home.
And then go back to school after a study period.
No, this was like on a Friday or Saturday.
I know,
night.
I'm joking around. All right, so we got our meals put together. I soldiered through.
Yeah.
I just did a lot more resort hopping than you did.
Yeah, you did. I thought good, solid menus, though, don't you think?
They mostly go together. They're not, like, all over the place. Shrimp cocktail, beef carpaccio, a steak, and then some bread pudding. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
With the Manhattan.
Yeah. Imagine if you could find that one restaurant that served all this.
I know. That wouldn't be too bad. Although you're not far off with Steakhouse 71 from where I am. I could just get all that stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Pretty much.
I got to hit that place up. It's been a while.
You've never done dinner there, right?
Never. No, I've done lunch.
The dinner was
once
quite
or
good
twice.
when I went. The dinner was
I got to
good.
hit it up. I just love the reviews when people rip the place. Like, you got a $29 New York strip. It's cheap. It's cheaper than buying it at Publix. I'm like, what were you expecting? Not a $45 day dry age that you're going to get at Le Cellier or.
And then when we
Yachtsman.
went, my wife got the vegetable Wellington, and she said it was one of the best things she had on the whole trip.
Really?
Yeah, it looked amazing. Yeah, you're getting a $38 12-ounce prime rib.
Where else are you getting that?
I mean,
It's fatty. Well,
Turf
I
Club.
don't want.
Yeah, but you're right. You're not. Go to that bourbon steak and see how much
Obviously,
the
they're
prime
going to
rib
be choice. They're not USDA prime. They're USDA choice.
is. You get what you pay for, but I think they do well for what you pay there. I think it's a great place.
I agree.
All right. Anything else you want to add here?
No.
You think we should bring it home?
Bring us home. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at DVC Addicts. Email the show info@addictedtodvc. And join our Facebook group, DVC Addicts. For my cousin and co-host Gary in Rhode Island, I'm Mike in Florida. Thanks for listening. We'll talk again next week. And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you for listening to the Addicted to DVC podcast with Mike and Gary. We want to hear from you. Email us at info@addictedtodvc.com and follow us on all socials at DVC Addicts. We appreciate you being a part of our DVC community, and we'll see you again on our next episode. Thanks again for listening, and welcome home.